Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. You should see the way the chain harness the charming. Fly 'em like a bird, like Nelly Furtado. Pop your toast and scream cheers. Get your 2-step, cause it's the record of the year. They brought you ice creams, 2 for a pair. Officially announcing this is warfare. Cause back in the day, my clouds was gray, and it seemed like my angels couldn't blow them away. But then I sold my first verse and copped that NSX. But I was still riding in them jets for now. Man, my vision so clear out the window of the Lear, and I'm talking on my celly, all the you should hear. Listen clearly now. Hello? Can you hear me now? Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
So, drop your purse and grab your hips, and act like you're trying to get this money right quick. So can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Owning, this beat is zoning. I control their mind from straight over the phone. Let them explore the words, something like a tourist, and never get addicted less. From Louis Deals to Jimmy Choo's, he's real. She know the time she sees the Richard Mille. Flat double skeletal, tourbillon. It's just like a body move, it turns her on. And all our car doors go up like Transformers. See, I can do it this away, I can do it that away. From the crib in Virginia to that new Miami getaway. So cool it like New Edition, let she hot as you say. I get it, okay, let it boil away. But please run along, cause ladies, it's feeling wrong. And I got something right for them right after this song. My name is Skateboard P. Ladies and gentlemen. Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
So, drop your purse and grab your hips, and act like you're trying to get this money right quick. So can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's been home cooking for the Kings in the midst of a homestand here in Sacramento. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time in their season to find their way out.
Well, this wasn't a team that was talked about much coming into the season, and they haven't done anything yet to get them into the discussion either. They just haven't been able to touch on anything that's worked for them quite yet.
And they've still got a lot of time to turn things around, but they better not wait too much longer. A season can spiral downward on a team pretty quickly, and there could be a danger of that happening with them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Dang out there with money. And it's Bosch in at the 5, down low. The kick out to Collison. Here's Stauskas. Gets the three-point of the fall. Stauskas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Miami has possession. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now, here's Collison. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Here's Stauskas. Wade is covering. Stauskas kicks to Gay. Count it from 12.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Now Wade, right now averaging 7 points a game. Pass to Dang from outside the arc, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. On defense, Miami. Collison dishes to Cousins. Collison, the pass to Cousins. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Cleveland.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Collison kicks to Stauskas. Back to Collison. He dishes it to Gay. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And it falls over the rim and in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wade dishes to Joseph. The feed to Bosch. Takes it off the glass.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Kings leading. Collison kicks to Cousins. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Cousins has got 5 now.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wade kicks to Dang. Here's Joseph. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Joseph's got his first points in this one. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Landry. No good. Excellent D there from Joseph. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. From 17 feet out, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Pass to Cousins. Over to the wing. Stauskas, the pass to Collison. He kicks to Cousins. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Cole's shot is good. .144 left to play in the first quarter. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And a new group in for the Heat. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. He's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Cole. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He said their entire offense has to focus on getting their shooters open with sharp player movement and sharp ball movement. We're going to see a lot of motion in that offense today. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now, here's Joseph. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
Here's Granger. Joseph dishes to McRoberts. And Chalmers kicks to Napier. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
Sacramento with the ball. 4-point game. The 11-footer, good on the jump shot.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Napier passes to Granger. He feeds it to Chalmers. Three-pointer in the Heat. Another three.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
And McCallum kicks to McLemore. Thompson, a screen on Chalmers. Here's McLemore, and it's blocked. Now, here's Chalmers. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before these will make substitutions. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Joseph, he's in at power forward. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Chris Bosh is out there with Norris Cole. Here's Joseph. Right now averaging 17 points a game. From 13, Bosh misses. The Kings trail by 8. Outside Collison. Dishes it to Cousins. Pulls up on the wing. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And you look back at a year ago, they played twice during the regular season, each side winning once.
Dang against Cousins. Clock at 6. Here's Joseph. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Joseph's got 6 points.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Kicks it to Cousins. The Heat leading by 10. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Wade kicks to Dang. Now the dish to Cole. Out to the right wing. Miami needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A minute 20 left in the first half. Left side Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Shot off the pick. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Collison. That's 10 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Dang, a screen on Landry. Joseph dishes to Dang. Feeds to Joseph. Heat moving the ball around. Dang passes to Wade. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Bosh kicks to Cole. There's the triple. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gay right side. With the second effort, that's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Cousins.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him. Probably should hold for one shot here. Clock is on their side.
Yeah, no-brainer. They can hold it for the last shot.
And Joseph kicks to Wade. Passes it to Joseph. Bosh, a screen on Landry. Here's Joseph. The baseline jumper goes down. Joseph's got 8. That'll do it for the first half. Heat lead by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the...
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne, what about your defense do you...
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet the...
Now the second half about to...
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He has 12 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well and battling hard for every rebound.
Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Collison runs the point with Stauskas at the 2. And it's Gay in at the small forward. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Cousins. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Jazz got down to business. He dropped 14 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Let's just say he was really good.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
The drive by Cousins. Here's Gay, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
And Joseph kicks to Dang. To the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Carl Landry. For Miami, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. He's off on the first.
Talk about great numbers for Joseph. He's got 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Now, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Napier in for Cole. Akwebu passes to Collison. From deep, McLemore can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 9. Napier kicks to Wade. Here's Napier. He's got 6. Wade outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Thompson. No luck. The Heat go the other way with it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Sacramento making some changes. Derek Williams comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And for Darren Collison. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Heat. The Kings trail by 11. Here's McCallum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Akwebu passes to McCallum. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Joseph. Miami leading by 11. The drive by Granger. That one goes. Count it.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Thompson with the bucket.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Napier. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Nick Roberts has got his first points of the night.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
And McCallum kicks to Williams. Here's Akwebu. Kept alive by Sacramento. The pass to McCallum. The screen from Thompson. And McCallum kicks to Thompson. Pass to McCallum. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Williams dishes to McCallum. Second chance shot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Going to change here. Gay's checked in. The Heat leading by 11. And here is Joseph. The shot misses. 1:27 left to play in the third. McCallum, the pass to Thompson. Gay kicks to Thompson. Akwebu, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Wide open look, and he gets it to go. 11 points for Joseph.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Pass to Akwebu. The screen from Thompson. Akwebu passes to Thompson. He dishes it to McCallum. 6 to shoot. Now here's McLemore outside. That is good.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
Count that one. Joseph's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
McCallum dishes to Gay. Thompson outside. 19 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Gay.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
From about 16, and it's Miami with another.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Heat up by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, and today it comes from one of the men in the middle. Kevin, let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass, is the way you can play offense. Diversifies your offensive attack.
Let me ask, who is the best passing big man you played with?
Luke Longley.
Ah, the Australian.
Yes, big redhead. Good passer down on the low block.
Number 1 pick by the Minnesota Timberwolves. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Joseph in at the 4 spot. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Dang out there with Chris Bosh. Cousins with a screen for Collison. There's the feed to Cousins. Nobody near Gay. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dishes to Cole. Joseph with the ball. Working on Landry. Joseph, that's good. And the Heat lead by 14.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Outside Collison. He kicks it to Gay. Takes the 3. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And that's now 11 points for Gay. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
Okay, guys, on defense, no inside looks, nothing. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives and contesting everything at the rim. Now let's do it.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He let his players know that he said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And Cole kicks to Dang. 6 to shoot. Wade gets a screen from Joseph. Shot off the screen. The shot misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. And it's Cole missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And then Cousins with the dunk. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Joseph, that's good. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Trying his luck deep. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Akwebu.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. Thanks are from beyond the arc.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Bosch a screen on Landry. Joseph the pass to Cole. It's rebounded by Stauskas.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
The drive by Collison. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Kicks to Cole. Outside Dan. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Wade. It's stolen by Stauskas. And they're on the break. And here they go. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Darren Collison.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Pulls up. That's good from Joseph on the assist from Cole. And that's now 19 points for Joseph.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Napier, he's checked in for Norris Cole. Stauskas kicks to Cousins. It's stolen by Wade. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with Doris Burke to see how Rudy Gay is doing.
Well, guys, the Kings head athletic trainer gave me an update. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I don't know, though. I mean, one way or another, it seems to me as though it's going to be a long time before we see him back in uniform.
Yeah, such a shame, guys. You always hate to hear of any player getting injured, and this one, this does not sound good.
Dang goes in. Here's Joseph. Passes it to Napier. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Wade, no good. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. A nice shot by Collison.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Landry. Napier passes to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wade from outside. It's Wade again missing. Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And for 3, Collison. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. Napier kicks to Joseph. Here's Napier. And so it's Miami winning this one.
Chris, this looks like a very
On the road and hungry for a win against the Eastern Conference rival, the Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. In the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando coming out with the win against Miami. And with that win, they evened up the season series at 1 apiece, giving them a chance to pull ahead right here.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Magic, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Pollard in at the point guard position. The high post shot, Wade with the block. On the wing, Dang. Wade outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Joseph. And it's off the back rim, no good. On defense, Miami. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And one way to nullify a home.
How about that, basketball fan?
Beautiful.
Wow.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Now, here's Oladipo after the miss from Joseph. Pollard passes to Harkless. Gordon with a screen on Deng. Harkless. Another shot. And Gordon lays it in.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
He'd have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Wade kicks to Deng. Pass to Joseph. Dishes it to Cole. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11, and he knocks down the jumper.
Now they finally connect with their 4th shot of the game.
The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Pollard. 20 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, they couldn't stop him. I mean, they kept sending him to the line over and over again because, when you can't stop a guy, you got to foul him. That's what they did.
Shot clock at 5. Harkless the pass to Pollard. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
The Heat trail by 5. Joseph with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. Here's Dang. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Dang's got his first basket. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Pollard. 5 points in the game. And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. Back to Oladipo. And the pass to Pollard. No good on the 3. Wade left side. And another basket for Miami.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Randy Whitman. Doris, what did he have to say?
One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot-up J and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin, at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Miami with the ball, following the three-pointer by Orlando. Kicks it to Joseph from the corner. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And a new group in for the Heat. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosh. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne. Here in for Norris Cole. Payton kicks to Fournier. Back to Payton. Feeds it to Green. Just 5 on the clock. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Now, here's Joseph. He's coming up a 19-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing, really spreading that ball around.
And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his first basket of the night. 41 seconds left in the first. Joseph with the ball, working on Nicholson, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and the first one drops. And Joseph drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Payton dishes to Fournier. They set the pick. Shot denied. And oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. Granger kicks to Joseph. Passes it to Napier. Goes back up. Green for 2 points.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Underway, no team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Joseph in at power forward. Wade out on the wing with Granger. Josh McRoberts out there with Napier. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Shot clock at 3. Green sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Green's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Magic. Napier off the pick from Joseph. Napier passes to Granger. Shoots. Misses off the right iron.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Green dishes to Payton. Back to Green. To the wing right side. Payton kicks to Green. 18 feet out. And Granger with the block. And Granger with a clear path to the hoop. And Wade slams it in.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Now here's Payton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. There's the pick. On the wing, Green for 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Magic lead by 2.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practicing those shots, though.
And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Bang comes in for Danny Granger. And Cole subbed in for Napier. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Fry. Gordon comes in for Nicholson. Harkless is checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Oladipo in for Payton. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 19 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified for it.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Now here's Dang, averaging 6 points per contest. And it's Wade penetrating. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Oladipo, the pass to Harkless. It's Oladipo on the wing. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Banked in off the glass.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it. One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Pollard, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And now Doris Burke has an update.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Dang can't get it to go.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Now, here's Oladipo. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Pollard. Here's Harkless. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job.
That's it.
And you know this, man.
They'll take that.
And we've reached halftime.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took.
Welcome back, everybody. The getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Orlando leading by 6. So on the floor for Orlando. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Pollard in at the point guard. Vucevic setting the pick for Harkless. Clock at 6. Stolen. Here's Cole. Outside Dan. Wade kicks to Joseph. From about 16. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for Oladipo. He's averaging about 14 points a game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Deng can't get it to go.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Now the feed to Harkless. Inside to Vucevic. Shot's good. Vucevic has got his first bucket in this one.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Here's Joseph. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Heat.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game. How about that game for Joseph? He's got 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Dwayne Wade.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Picked by Vucevic to the left side wing. On the wing, Gordon. He's guarded by Joseph. From 13, again the miss by Gordon.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
And Cole kicks to Wade. Now here's Joseph. Defended by Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Joseph dishes to Wade. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Picked by Vucevic. Off the pick. And he connects with the jumper. 12 points for him.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Green, he's checked in for Orlando.
The Magic schedule. This is how they stack up right here. 3rd in rebounding, 4th in blocks, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
Orlando leading by 3. Now Oladipo. He has 5. Here's Pollard. Back to Oladipo. He dishes it to Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 9 points.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Cole off the pick from Joseph. Cole's shot is good.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Orlando's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Oladipo, the pass to Green. Right side, Gordon. Pass to Pollard. Just 4 to shoot. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Miami. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, there's the Magic. 2.5 games back.
You know, for the Heat, they've continued to sit in that middle tier of teams that might be able to make the playoffs, but don't have the talent to maybe make a deep run.
Well, it's still early to say exactly where they'll end up, but it does seem like they're still a number of pieces away from real contention.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
The Heat making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Vucevic is checked in.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Now here's Payton. He's tightly guarded. And Fournier kicks to Payton. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pulls up on the wing. Green, no luck. Miami trailing. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong together.
Yeah, very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
The Heat shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Joseph. At the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Joseph. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fournier dishes to Payton. 1:04 left to play here in the third. Here's Fournier. He has 5. Here's Fry. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. And the Magic lead by 2.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Here's Joseph. And jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is on this.
Well, you know what, Kevin?
Disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Baseline J on the way, and that one's good. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Napier off the pick from Joseph. Napier passes to Joseph. And another basket for Miami.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Not often do you see a team rely on that shot like they have.
And Green gets it to go. Here's Napier. No good on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 2. And will return shortly. And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist to the game coming on some.
He mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
Wade out on the wing with Granger. Money out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Napier in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Fry dishes to Harkless. Gordon, and it's sent back by Bosh. To the wing on the left. Now here's Joseph. He's covered closely. Granger kicks to Wade. Here's Napier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Fry. Oladipo against Wade. Now here's Gordon. Guarded closely. And he gets the bucket.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Toronto. Wade outside. He kicks to Granger. Just his first attempt, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice shooting.
Stay with it and look to finish the...
Let's go. You're up.
My time.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Cole the pass to Dent. Bosch inside. Vucevic on him. Bosch misses.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The big all-star, yeah, I had to do that. I keep the blue flag hanging on the backside, only on the left side. Yeah, that's the side. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much you thought I was a DJ.
Joseph, he's checked in for Chris Anderson. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Oladipo misses. The Heat with the lead. Wade dishes to Cole. Outside Dang. He feeds it to Joseph. From 15 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Joseph's got 14 points here in the second half.
Now, it's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
And Oladipo kicks to Green. It's stolen by Wade. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cole, the dish to Bosch. Cole, the pass to Bosch. It's stolen by Vucevic. And the pass to Green. All by himself. Here's Cole. And he misses the fast break layup.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Oladipo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
And Gordon over to help. And Joseph kicks to Bosch. Out to Wade. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Wade's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
Yeah, that's 6 of their last 10 points coming in that in-between.
1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Gordon dishes to Green. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Joseph with the rebound. The Heat leading by 4. Cole the pass to Joseph. Here's Cole. Dishes to Joseph. Ring shot on the way. Green for 2 points. Joseph's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line. Knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
Here's Pollard. That one wide left. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Green pitch to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Here's Vucevic. Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Napier, who's checked in for Miami. Here's Napier. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul. Shabazz Napier.
2. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Penalty situation. Wayne.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation. Wayne. 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And Orlando has possession.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Now, here's Joseph. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul. Joseph.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Here's Peyton. Can't get it to fall. And
now your Washington Wizards starting 5. At the point guard position.
"2K Sports" checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, the Verizon Center. The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to Philadelphia. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart for the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
So here's Miami's starting group. Joseph in at the 4 spot. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Norris Cole is out there with Chris Bosh. Here's Wade. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Now here's Pierce. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And Udrich kicks to Gortat. Some solid defense from Bosh. Wade against Beal. Wade tries in, lays it up and banks it in. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Beal the pass to Pierce. And the layup's good off the gloves. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Joseph sets a screen for Wade. And he converts the layup. Wade's got 6.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Now Udrich. Right now averaging 5 points a game. The dish to Pierce. Right side Pierce. Into Nene. And the basket good. Nene's got his first basket.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Nene. Now Udrich. There's a screen by Gortat. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Washington shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
Udrich hits them both. Wizards on D. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And the season series between these teams, 4 games in all, starting today. It's going to go a long way towards determining how this division shakes out by the end of the year.
And it's Cole missing. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Udrich dishes to Pierce. Feeds it to Nene. Gortat trying to break loose. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Outside Dang. And Cole kicks to Wade. Shoots from the baseline. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Wade.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Washington trailing. Here's Udrich. Nene, the screen. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Washington. Udrich, the pass to Beal. Dishes it to Udrich. Kicks to Beal. Beyond the arc. And again, Washington, no good. He'd have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Made it on the run, too. 8 points for Wade.
Assisted by Joseph.
Wizards trail by 4. Now Udrich. And there's the feed to Nene. The pass to Udrich. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal can't get that one to fall. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Dang, a screen on Pierce. Clock at 6. Dang kicks to Cole. Rebound, Washington.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Udrich dishes to Gortat. Here's Nene. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Ready for Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Cole. Now here's Joseph. 26 points for him last game against Orlando. Here's Napier. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Here's Bellinelli. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Passes to Webster. No good. That would have tied it.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Joseph. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Davis setting the pick for Webster. Here's Bellinelli, defended by Chalmers. And Webster kicks to Bellinelli. And the three off target. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Magic.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 6. Let's tune in. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Approach for Miami.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Joseph, he's in at the 4 spot. Chalmers is out there with Napier. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's McRoberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Magic was simply terrific. He ended with 26 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Wizards trail by 9. And Webster kicks to Bellinelli. He dishes it to Davis. He feeds it to Webster. Pass to Bellinelli. A three-pointer is right on target.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now, Clark, finally starting to make up some ground.
And Joseph kicks to Granger. The dish to Chalmers. Here's Napier. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Napier's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. For the Wizards, Beal comes in for Porter. And it's Udrich in for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Deng comes in for Danny Granger. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Mario Chalmers. There's the double team with Joseph. Humphries the pass to Davis. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Udrich gets it to go.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Well, Heat leading by 7. Wade dishes to Dang. Inside to Bosch. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Beal against Wade, and Beal kicks to Bellinelli. Now Humphries inside, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
And Joseph kicks to Napier. Now here's Joseph, covered by Humphries. The offensive rebound, Bosch. Goes up again, and it's Miami with another.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Here's Bellinelli. He kicks it to Davis. The jump hook, and Washington again with the bucket. For the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Davis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Joseph. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way. Now Udrih. Outside Pierce. Feeds it to Udrih. Pass to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now it's only a 5-point Heat lead. Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Wade outside. Here's Cole. Releases from the wing and drills it. Cole's got his first bucket of the night. The Wizards have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Beal. Tries again. Gortat misses. The Heat leading by 7. And it's Wade in the corner. Dishes to Cole. Outside Dang. Wide open. Again, the Heat good for 2. Washington shooting at 50% in a decent groove. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. And Udrih kicks to Beal. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Dang off the pick from Joseph. Dang passes to Joseph. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Joseph's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Good ball movement.
And it's Webster in. And so we wrap up the first half.
Dwayne, give us your perspective on that first half.
I like the way we started the game.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. In from Money.
Well, he's the ringleader. And we can see it in the first half with the offense, the way he distributed the ball, really kept everybody involved.
And, you know, that's just the thing. You and I both would have loved playing with him because he makes sure everybody gets a little bit of the sugar.
Nene down low with Gortat. Beal teams up with Pierce on the perimeter. And it's Udrich in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. It's Pierce on the wing. Right side Pierce. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Miami with the rebound. Joseph's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Outside Pierce. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wade outside. Kicks it to Joseph. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Udrich. The feed to Pierce. There's the pass to Udrich. Now here's Beal. Tries again. The kick out to Pierce. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
The Heat leading by 4. Cole dishes to Joseph. Dang, a screen on Nene. Here's Joseph, and it's blocked by Gortat. And here is Beal, averaging 18 points a game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bosch against Pierce. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Beal's shot is good. Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. On the wing, Dang. Pierce covering. Here's Cole. Out to Wade. The Heat need to get a shot off. Bosch trying to free himself up. And he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Joseph.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
For the Wizards, Davis is checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. And for Paul Pierce. And Miami with a change here, too. Napier, he's checked in for Cole. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. Beal with it. He's got 6. And Udrich kicks to Beal. Drops in the layup for 2. Beal's got 8 points. And Miami has possession. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Porter's checked in for the Webster comes in for Beno Udrih.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Here's Bellinelli.
Should probably use a little clock here.
Yep, make this the very last possession.
Davis sets a screen. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Bellinelli.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on the low block. I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And that's it for the third quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
That was a beautiful pass, nice, intelligent basketball. The execution was perfect, and that pass set up the open three.
And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 7. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Wade out on the wing with Granger. Money out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Cole in at the 1. Outside, Pierce passes it to Gortat. Just 5 to shoot. A baseline J. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Gortat's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Washington. Miami leading by 5. Here's Cole. There's the screen. Cole off the pick from Joseph. Lets it fly. Cole's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 7.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Washington shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Bellinelli. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih.
Boy, bad timing. Now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Joseph kicks to Cole. And stolen by Udrih. He dishes it to Pierce.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
And Udrih kicks to Bellinelli. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Bellinelli. Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
And what a game for Nene. He's got 10 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 to shoot. Here's Joseph. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Free throw good, Joseph. And Joseph drops them both. Wizards trail by 5. Now Udrih. He feeds it to Pierce. Into Nene. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Udrich kicks to Beal. With the fadeaway. The shot by Nene. No good.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Joseph. And there's another one for the Heat.
Joseph.
Now here's Beal. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. They're getting out shots. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 5 on a bucket from Udrich.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Wade drives in. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
First personal foul. At the line for your Wizards, Beno Udrich. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Udrich. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Checking out the game Beno Udrich is having. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle. You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
There's a screen by Gorton. Beal gets a wide open look. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. 10 points here for Beal.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Cole off the pick from Joseph. Cole the pass to Joseph. And stolen by Udrich. That drops.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Wade dishes to Joseph. Back to Wade. Wade gets a screen from Joseph. Wade drives in. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Napier, who's checked in for Norris Cole. Here's Udrich. There's a screen by Gorton. To take the lead. Beal can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Napier gets to Wade. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Napier. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. The Heat have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Joseph with the ball. Now Beal defending. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well done at the free throw line. I'll tell you what, that will make things a lot easier on them if they can continue to convert.
26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Nene slams it in. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Udrih kicks to Pierce. Count it! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there. And you hear it in their reaction.
And you can feel the energy throughout this building right now. What a huge shot. Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Offensive rebound.
Boy, look at the rebound total. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now Udrih. Good!
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They came, they saw, they...
Dwayne, you had a huge impact on the boards tonight. Was that...
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, send the call.
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. The Wizards here looking to pick up one game on the road before returning back to Washington. And, of course, they are still without Andre Miller.
Yeah, Kevin, that's just terrible news. Never what you want to hear or see. With an injury of that severity, it's hard to imagine we're going to see him back out there anytime soon.
Man, the reality in the NBA, Clark, is you just have to move on. There's no time for sentiment. You just have to understand what the situation is and push forward. Get your rotation set and try to figure out who's going to play where and when, and start making your plans now.
So look at the starters for the Wizards. Nene down low with Gortat. Beal teams up with Pierce on the perimeter. And it's Udrih in at the 1 spot. Now here's Joseph, averaging 18 points a game. So it's Washington now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And, you know, Kevin, despite the outcome, I think they got to be feeling pretty good coming into this game. There were a lot of positives they can take away from that performance.
Yeah, you can't dwell on the final score in that case. You have to think about the things you did well and build on those.
Here's Wade after the basket by Washington. The dish now to Cole. Passes to Joseph. Out to Wade. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Fades away. Count the bucket.
You don't see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Udrih dishes to Pierce. Into Nene. And he gets the bucket. Nene's got his first 2 points of the night.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
And so here is Miami. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Udrich, the pass to Beal. He kicks it to Pierce. Pass to Udrich. Clock at 6. Back to Pierce. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
And Cole kicks to Dang. Wade outside. Here's Joseph. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. 9 points for Joseph.
Well, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. There's Beal with the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, that last meeting, they won the game. And remember, it was a huge day for the bench. And they got some key points from their reserves.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Left side, Pierce. To halt the run. That is good.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Miami leading by 5. And Joseph kicks to Bosch. Good ball movement here by Miami. That is good.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Here's Udrich. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Benet setting the pick for Pierce. Off the pick. And he hits the jump shot. Pierce has got his second basket.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
A new group in for the Heat. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Cole. Here's Napier. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Chalmers dishes to Joseph. Here's Napier. Webster covering. And here is Joseph. On target from 13 feet. Joseph's got 11. Well, with that last title, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pond.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Joseph. Lets it go from 11. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Napier passes to McRoberts. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. McRoberts has got his first basket of the night. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Webster. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. He dishes it to Bellinelli. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Joseph. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Porter kicks to Bellinelli. Shot, high post, and no good trying to get that one. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Miami ahead. ready to start up. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
Joseph, he's in at the 4 spot. Napier is out there with Chalmers. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's McRoberts in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. To the right side. And Chalmers kicks to Napier. Here's McRoberts. Soft touch off the glass. McRoberts has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Heat. Wizards trail by 6. Webster with it. Feeds it to Davis. Right side Davis. Pass to Bellinelli. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Heat third, in fourth, the Wizards.
They may have a lot of differences when you compare these teams, but they do have this in common, at least lately. Impressive outside shooting on target.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And then for Washington, Beal comes in for Porter. And it's Udrich in for Webster.
Great job taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And the Heat making a change here. Deng's checked in. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The pass to Davis. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wade. Dishes to Joseph. Passes to Napier. Launches it. And it's good. Napier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Wizards trail by 9. Udrich dishes to Humphries. Davis setting the pick for Humphries. Beal from long range. That's good. Beal's got 6 points.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Humphries with the steal. Udrich, the pass to Beal. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Picked by Humphries. And Udrich kicks to Beal. Clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. The Heat leading by 6. Joseph dishes to Wade. And stolen by Udrich. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Wizards got down to business. He finished with 22 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. His team
dialed in from long range. I like it.
The low.
And the Heat with some changes. And a tight game here as we end the first half.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into this second.
And you can tell by how my bread stack up in disguise it is rap.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Obviously, we've shot the...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Miami leading by 4. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Wizards 5 right now. Pearson and Nene filling up the forward spots. Bradley Beal is out there with Udrich, and it's Gortat in at the 5 spot. Pierce the pass to Gortat. Now Udrich, the feed to Pierce. Gortat with the screen for Pierce. Shot clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Udrich kicks to Pierce. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Pierce has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Wizards. Wade gets a screen from Joseph. And it's Wade penetrating. Joseph dishes to Cole. Here's Bosch. Buries the easy one. Bosch has got his second basket of the game.
And they got exactly what they wanted right there. Really high percentage look.
Udrich the pass to Beal. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Pierce kicks to Beal. Dang against Pierce. Right side Pierce. Joseph with the rebound. The Heat leading by 4. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Kicks to Cole. He feeds it to Joseph. Fade away. That's good. Joseph's got 13 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Udrich kicks to Beal. The dish to Gortat. Pierce with the screen on Bosch. Here's Gortat. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think we're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
And the Heat making a change here. Napier's checked in, and then for Washington, Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene, and it's Bellinelli in for Beal.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Udrich dishes to Bellinelli. He kicks it to Pierce, shoots it, and he gets the jumper to drop. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The Heat leading by 4. Joseph with the ball. Now Pierce defending. Wade left side. Back to Bosch. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Miami. Glenn Davis is checked in for the Wizards. Webster comes in for Paul Pierce.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a 2-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
They set the pick. Here's Bellinelli. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Fades away. Webster can't get the bucket.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Goes up the baseline. Shot by Joseph, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Udrich, the pass to Humphries. Davis inside. He's covered by Bosch. Now here is Humphries. He's guarded closely. From 17 feet out. And that one's good.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
The Heat leading by 3. Napier kicks to Wade. Pass to Napier. He dishes it to Joseph. Feeds it to Wade. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Udrich, right now averaging 5 points a game. They set the pick. Pass to Bellinelli. All sorts of time. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And there's the pass to Joseph. Down low. Humphries with the steal. And here's the fast break. Udrich leading the way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dishes to Humphries. Passes to Webster. Fires the 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wade passes to Joseph. Wade, right side. No good with the layup. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Wizards trail by 5. Joseph, he's in at power forward. Norris Cole is out there with Napier. Then there's Josh McRoberts. And it's Granger in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Lets it fly from 18. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. 17 points for Joseph. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Now Bellinelli. Now here's Beal. The feed now to Davis. Rebound by the Heat. Joseph's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Beal with the steal. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now here's Joseph, guarded by Nene. And he bangs it home with one hand. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Luol Deng is checked in for Danny Granger. Then Gortat has come in for Glenn Davis. And Paul Pierce is subbed in for Bellinelli. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Thanks, Doris. And Cole kicks to Napier. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Nene setting the pick for Beal. Pierce dishes to Beal. And here's Porter. Pierce kicks to Beal from past the arc. They get the rebound, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Napier, and a switcher also for Washington. Leno Udrich, he's checked in for Porter. Beal, the pass to Udrich. Kicks it to Nene. That's good. And it's Udrich with the assist that time.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
The Heat leading by 6. Here's Joseph. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beal dishes to Gortat. He wants to get it to Nene and does. And he gets the bucket.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Here's Joseph. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Joseph's got 19 points.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead. They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
Outside Dang. He feeds it to Cole. Here's Joseph. Again, the Heat good for 2. And the Heat with some change. Bosch is checked in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Napier in for Cole. There's the dish to Bill from past the arc. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
1:44 left in the game. Here's Udrich. He kicks to Beal. Shoots it up. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. Udrich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Miami leading by 8. Wade with it. Here's Joseph. And the jump to finish it off. Beauty.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing. Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
The Heat have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive outburst. Pass to Napier. To the wing on the left. Puts it up from 17. And there's another one for the Heat.
So it looks like playing the last bit of this game out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to be up 2-0 in the season series.
Yeah, but still 2 more games upcoming between them, Steve. So we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
Then you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Money. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got. And again, iffy shot selection there, defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Napier kicks to Joseph. Unloads from 13. Fires the 3. The Heat need to get a shot off. Shot clock at 2. Rebound, Washington.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Beal can't get it to go. Here's Napier. He's covered by Beal. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lot.
Chris, tell us a little bit.
Hey, for real. I thought that was you, man.
Hey, man. Good game.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll catch you later?
Maybe.
Love the way you've been rebounding lately. It was another great game today.
Thanks, Coach. I've been working hard at it, too. I've been boxing out, timing my jumps, getting good positions.
I know. I've seen you put in the time, and now it's paying off. Just don't think you can let up now.
Hey, don't worry. I'm going to keep at it. I got you.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke. Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
You know, looking at the Celtics, they've certainly gotten off to a great start, and it wasn't expected from most. This was a team that had low expectations, but a really quick start here.
Yeah, a pleasant surprise to start the season. They've gotten off on the right foot, and, you know, we may have to revise our expectations for this club. They look pretty tough right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Joseph in at power forward. Pairing up the backcourt, Napier and Wade. Dang out there with Chris Bosh. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Walker goes in. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Boston on D. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
And so here is Miami after Jared Sullinger's miss. Here's Napier, guarded by Walker. Dang goes in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Joseph, and it's Miami with another.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Walker. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York.
And with 3 steals, he also showed some grit and toughness at the defensive end.
Now here's Walker. 4-point game. Fires from the line. Joseph with the rebound.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Dang with the bucket.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Walker dishes to Sullinger. Sullinger with a screen for Walker. Outside for Thornton. Green passes to Walker. The 3. Good. Walker's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Heat leading by 3. Wade kicks to Dang. Here's Joseph. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Miami shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Walker, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Walker's got his third basket of the night. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Wade passes to Napier. Back to Wade. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Here's Napier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Joseph. Sullinger defending. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Here's Joseph. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Joseph's got 6.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Olynyk sets a screen for Walker. Out to the right wing. Now here's Olynyk. He's covered by Bosch. Thornton against Wade. And the basket by Thornton.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Miami, Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Napier. McRoberts down low. He's against Zeller. They get it back. And Chalmers kicks to Cole. The feed to Joseph. They shoot again. Young against Granger. Passes it to Joseph. Back to Granger. Missed it. Even after all those chances, Celtics trail by 4. Here's Smart. And another basket for Boston. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Joseph with the ball, working on Biyombo. Chalmers off the pick from Joseph. And the basket by Chalmers. Chalmers has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Zeller.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
There's the pick. Joseph sets a screen for Chalmers. Here's Cole. Pass to Joseph. It's tipped. A good close contest so far as we finish the Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get this team deciding to change it up. The Heat leading by 5. The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. Kemba Walker is out there with Thornton, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Wizards really lit it up from the floor. He ended with 25 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Sullinger with a screen for Walker. Outside, Green. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Walker. No good. That would have tied it. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Bosch with it. Now Green defending. Now here's Joseph. Defense is right there. That's good. Joseph's got 8.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Celtics trail by 4. And Walker kicks to Green. Fades back. Olynyk dishes to Thornton. The pass to Green. Back to Walker. Pass to Thornton. Left side, Walker. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. 12 points for him.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Napier off the pick from Joseph. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result. You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Outside, Walker. Olynyk sets a screen for Walker. And Thornton kicks to Sullinger. Launches it. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Thornton.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dishes it to Cole. Feeds to Joseph. From the baseline. Jump shot is good that time. Joseph's got 10 points in the game.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Outside, Walker. Fires at the elbow. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Close game as we wrap up the second.
Chris, what's been the key tonight on how this first half has turned out for you guys?
We have been doing pretty good on offense. Moving the ball, getting...
All right, fellas. Still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half.
Game in and game out, and so far just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Chris Bosh is out there with Money, and it's Napier in at the point guard. The Heat have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Chris Bosh.
Both free throws good from Bosh.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Walker with it. And it's Boston with another.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Joseph.
Hammer time. Wow. Hammer time.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Walker the pass to Olynyk. That's good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
The Heat shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Wade dishes to Joseph. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Thornton. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Thornton's got 7.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Here's Joseph. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Boston trailing. Outside, Walker. Green left side. Green left side. Misses the chippy right there.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
The dish to Dang. To the paint. Here's Joseph. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Walker. 16 points for him. And Sullinger kicks to Green. Here's Walker with the 3. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Napier passes to Bosch. The kick out to Dang. To the left wing. Here's Joseph. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Sullinger's got 3 rebounds now in this one. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Green.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Here's Bosch. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Bosch has got 7 points in the game.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Here's Walker. Tries again. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Celtics have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
As a team, they're down there around 72% from the stripe.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Biyombo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Wallace comes in for Jeff Green. Young's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Smart subbed in for Kemba Walker. Smart kicks to Young. Sullinger a screen on Wade. There's the feed to Smart. In the corner, Wallace with it. And he hits it to tie the game up. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Wade kicks to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Passes it to Joseph. Back to Wade. He kicks to Chalmers. From deep. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down.
He's not the best three-point shooter, and from that range, no way. That's a bad shot.
Needless to say, and I'm saying it anyway, he doesn't fit that description.
Wallace kicks to Young. For the lead, and it's blocked by Joseph. And here is Chalmers. Granger, a screen on Sullinger, and Joseph kicks to Granger, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. And you look at Joseph, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
You know, Kevin, a lot of guys think that points per game is all that matters, but a high field goal percentage indicates efficiency, taking advantage of your opportunities at a high rate.
Celtics making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Cole's checked in. And the free throw's good from Granger. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Smart dishes to Wallace. And the jam by Tyler Zeller.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Joseph, the pass to Granger. Granger gets a screen from Joseph.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Smart kicks to Wallace. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter. Miami trailing.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Here's Joseph. Good on the baseline, Jay.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Smart dishes to Wallace. Out to the right wing. Smart passes to Wallace. Kicks it to Smart. There's a screen. He feeds it to Young. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Tie game in Boston. And here now is our State Farm assist to the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Kemba Walker is out there with Smart. Then it's Tyler Zeller. Then it's Wallace. And it's Biyombo, a power forward. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Walker. Good on the triple. Walker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Cole. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Austin's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Smart kicks to Walker. Out to the right wing. Smart dishes to Walker. Wallace outside. Outside, Walker shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. And Cole kicks to Joseph. Out to the right wing. Here's Cole. Granger outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
And a new group in for the Celtics. In for Zeller. Jared Sullinger comes in for Biyombo. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Thornton in for Smart. The Heat also changing it up. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. Dang comes in for Danny Granger. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Cole. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
No good from Wade.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They brought it close right now.
The kick out to Walker. He dishes it to Olynyk. Puts it up from 12. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Deng passes to Wade. Here's Napier, guarded by Walker. Here's Bosch. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And that one falls for Bosch.
It's been a good game tonight from Bosch. He's got 8 points. He's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Here's Thornton, and it's Miami with the rebound. Joseph's got 6 rebounds in the game. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Marcus Thornton on the wing. Wade is covering. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Joseph. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
And the second free throw, good. Now Walker. Outside, Green. The pass to Sullinger. Back to Green. Outside for Thornton. Clock at 4. And it's Thornton again missing.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Bosch, that's for 2. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bosch has got 4 this quarter. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Steve, exciting stuff.
Yeah, this is a fun game to watch. Which team can kind of extend a lead and make a couple of big plays here, try to seize momentum. We'll see.
Walker with it. Green kicks to Olynyk. Miami grabs the miss. Napier passes to Bosch, and he uses the glass on the wing. And now a 3-point Miami lead.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Thornton dishes to Walker. Right side to Walker. Olynyk inside, working on Bosch. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
And so Olynyk nails both of them. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Napier kicks to Wade. Pass to Joseph. Steps back and fires. And he overshot that one, missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's the screen. And Thornton kicks to Walker. From downtown, knocks down the three.
There's no doubt about it. Walker has got the touch.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Joseph. Yes!
Crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Now here's Walker. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sullinger with a screen for Walker. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. Yes! Here's Napier. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
Gerald, this game featured...
Okay, listen up. We all know we were too tentative last game, afraid to go to the hoop, settling for jump shots instead of attacking the paint. Point of emphasis today is going hard to the rack. Don't settle, all right? Now let's get after it.
We hit a couple of rough patches today, but good practice overall. You handled yourselves like pros, worked hard and got after it a little. Good work. Now get some treatment if you need it and get your heads right for the next game.